high blood sugar, even you don't realize it, affect your brain and your nerves, especially around the bladder. And this is where we need to get help and get natural remedies to specifically this kind of situation. Let me repeat something very important. The brain and the nervous system directly control how your bladder functions. So if your nerves are inflamed or damaged, which often happens with insulin resistance, your bladder won't work the way it should. This is why so many people with blood sugar issues suffer from frequent urination, especially during the night. One of the most important things that you need to remember, almost 50% in adult people in the modern world have or insulin resistance or diabetes. This is unbelievably bad information, but the situation is how it is. A lot of you don't realize that you have an insulin resistance problem because you don't realize it. What are the signs of insulin resistance? But affect your bladder in the same way as I said it before. It affects your brain and affect your nervous system. That's why you need to go urination at night, maybe 7, 8, 10 times a night, and we need to fix it. Number one vitamin that will help you a lot, of course, is going to be vitamin B1. So what does vitamin B1 actually do? Vitamin B1 plays a critical role in turning food you eat into usable energy. It supports your nervous system, brain function, digestion, and even your heart health. Without enough thiamine or vitamin B1, your body struggles to process carbohydrates efficiently, which can leave you feeling weak, irritable, and mentally exhausted. But here's the good news: vitamin B1 is found in a wide range of delicious natural foods and herbs. So let's explore the best food sources of vitamin B1 and also share a herbal tea recipe that you can start using today to gently nourish your body. Most important thing for you is to remember vitamin B1 is going to help in your brain and your nerves that work properly, and this will help you a lot if you have insulin problems, and this will help you a lot with frequent night urination. Now let's begin to understand what food had many vitamin B1 in their content. If you're looking for natural increase of vitamin B1 levels, here are some of the richest dietary sources. First one is going to be nutritional yeast, one of the absolute best sources of vitamin B1. Just 1 tablespoon can provide well over 100% of your daily needs. You can sprinkle in your soups, salads, or mix it into sauces for cheesy flavor. My second recommendation is going to be sunflower seeds, rich in thiamine and also full of healthy fats and vitamin E. Add a handful to your smoothie, oatmeal, or a crunchy topping on roasting vegetables. My third recommendation is going to be macadamia nuts, delicious, buttery, and full of vitamin B1. Just a small serving goes a long way. My fourth recommendation is going to be beans and legumes. Black beans, lentils, and navy beans are fantastic sources of thiamine and the fiber. Cook them in the stew, soups, or make it a hearty bean salad. Next recommendation is going to be beef, liver, pork, or organic meats, especially liver. It's one of the most concentrated sources of vitamin B1. If you enjoy meat, aim for organic pasture-raised cuts. Another recommendation is going to be tuna, salmon, or trout. Not only rich in thiamine, but also packed with omega-6, omega-3 fatty acids that supports brain and the heart health. Another recommendation is going to be greeny vegetables like asparagus and broccoli. Those vegetables contain modest amount of vitamin B1, but they also help your body absorb and use other B vitamins more effectively. And my last recommendation is going to be whole grains, oats, barley, and the corn. Avoid overly processed grains. Stick with the whole oats, brown rice, sprouted barley, and organic corn for daily vitamin B1 boosts. This is going to be unbelievable. So those are the best sources of vitamin B1 that we know right now. You just need to eat them regularly if you have frequent night urination, and you will get in your body best possible sources of vitamin B1. Now let's continue. I'm going to give you 3 recommendations of best herbal remedies and special teas that is going to help you a lot with your frequent night urination. Herbal sources of vitamin B1. Some medicinal herbs are surprisingly rich in natural thiamine. Here are a few that stand out. First is going to be dandelion root, a bitter herb that supports the liver and gently stimulates digestion. Also a natural source of vitamin B1. My second recommendation is going to be burdock root, excellent for detoxification and traditionally used to purify the blood. It contains small amounts of thiamine and helps support metabolic functions. My third recommendation is going to be peppermint, refreshing and calming the nervous system. Peppermint is also contain a small but valuable amounts of vitamin B1. So this is a 3 recommendation, and only just you need to know you can use them in many forms, as a supplements, as a powder, but for today's show it's going to be very important to learn how you can make perfect natural teas for your frequent night urination, and usually you will drink them 15 days in a row with 15 days rest period, and you will use only 1 tea at a time. Of course, you will not drink all 3 teas together. And you will find in a very short period of time what are those teas can help you with your frequent night urination. Here is the herbal tea recipe. My first recommendation is going to be Dandelion Root Tea. Ingredients: 1 tablespoon of dry dandelion root, 1.5 cups of hot water. Instruction: boil water, then pour it over dandelion root. Let it steep for 10 to 15 minutes. Strain and drink once or twice daily. Best consumed before the meals to support digestion and nutrient absorption. My second recommendation is going to be Burdock Root and Peppermint Tea. Ingredients: 1 tablespoon of dry burdock root, half tablespoon of dry peppermint, 1.5 cups of boiling water. Instructions: combine the herbs and pour boiling water over them. Cover and let it steep for 15 minutes. Strain and enjoy in the morning or early afternoon. This tea is grounding, detoxifying and refreshing. And my last tea is going to be vitamin B1 Daily Herbal Blend. Ingredients: half tablespoon of dandelion root, half tablespoon of burdock root, half tablespoon of peppermint tea. Instruction: steep in 2 cups and boil water for 15 minutes. Drink warm or cold through the day. You can make a large batch and store it in the fridge for up to 2 days. And this is my special recommendation. This is going to be perfect. You have right now, you know, 3 perfect tea. You will know vitamin B1. And my last information for today's video is going to be, if you use vitamin B1 as a sources in the supplements form, probably you will need like 1 milligrams daily in the supplement form.